Welcome to the first bowl episode in FGFL NCAA as Rutgers taking on Nevada in the Arizona Barstool Bowl. And it is Rutgers early with a drive on a 4th and 1, picking up a first down. That would lead to a field goal attempt, which is off the crossbar, no good. Barely missing that one, it would turn over to Nevada, and Sam Kirkland, quarterback who looked really good in the Mountain West Championship, but throwing an interception early to Rutgers in this one. Tyrone Williams on the receiving end of that, and then going for another field goal, and this one even more off than the first. Rutgers just simply doesn't have a kicker. Not a ton of talent there, but they do have quarterback Justin Case. And there is Matt Anderson on the receiving end of a Sam Kirkland pass, and then Kirkland handing it off to Aaron Norman for a 6-yard touchdown run. Nevada taking the early 7-0 lead. Into the second quarter, Justin Case on the read option, showing off some of his speed. 10-yard run for him, and then dropping back to pass, going deep left side, and that one just underthrown. Had he gotten it over the defender's head, probably would have been a touchdown, but that one's intercepted, and Nevada taking over with the football. Sam Kirkland looking for somewhere to step up and run, but he is sacked by the big man Joe Fleming, who came out and played in this one today. Sam Kirkland is trying to step up again on a 1st and 10, and he is sacked yet again by Joe Fleming, who just was killing it on the interior defensive line. Here he is again, Joe Fleming, with seemingly the best move in this game, pass rush-wise. Sam Kirkland going to pull it back, and he's going to take off with the football in this second half. 2:17 to go, and Kirkland setting up the Nevada Wolfpack with a chance. He's going to throw a little swing pass to Josh Gorman, and that one ends up working for a first down. And then the handoff up the middle. It's Isacco Duncan for a 5-yard Nevada touchdown run. 6:04 to go in the ball game. Rutgers had a chance here, but just in case, turnover on downs, he can't find any room. And then later on, Isacco Duncan coming back at it with another touchdown run, making it a 21-0 Nevada lead. Any chance for Rutgers to save face here had to be with Justin Case's arm, but he throws the interception at the end of this ball game. 2:31 to play, and this one's taken all the way back to around the Rutgers 26. So with that turnover, DeMarcus Maxey picking off Justin Case 2 times. Justin Case will be declaring for the FGFL entry draft, as DeMarcus Maxey is the player of the game. Kirkland not as good as his Mountain West performance, but still a solid one. Joe Harris, very solid running back for Rutgers. He pretty much did all of the work between the 20s in this ball game. And of course, Fleming and Pat Peterson on the ends, doing a great job. Notre Dame against JMU, playing in this one, and Notre Dame really looking to show out early, as Eagles fan Jr. had a bad showing in one game shown earlier this year, starting this one out with a nice 37-yard strike. And then look at Eagles fan Jr. Look how quick he can run. 11-yard run for him. He is one of the fastest quarterbacks in the entire country, and he's fun to watch. Here on a 2nd and 4, taking off up the middle and able to stay on his feet and get the first down. So Notre Dame able to get a field goal on that drive. And then take a look at this. Eagles fan Jr., I can't believe he was caught from behind on that play. But as the first quarter winds down, Eagles fan Jr., again, look at that, making men miss and getting his way to the 47-yard line here in this bowl game. There's the throw in the New Mexico Bowl. It's Christopher Wiggum who's able to pick up the first down with a 2-yard gain. Love to see it. And then Eagles fan Jr. looking and taking off. He's got the need for speed all the way across the first down marker. 11-yard run on that one. Here's Eagles fan again, but this time caught from behind, taking it from the back. That is a strip sack. And then later on, Warren Pearson taking a shot downfield, and he finds Darius Richardson. Huge pass completion, and then trying to take a shot to the end zone. It's Darius Richardson again. Couple of straight passes from Pearson to Richardson for a JMU lead. Eagles fan Jr. hit from behind. He fumbles the football. JMU able to recover. So Eagles fans, some of those turnover woes starting to happen for him in this one, and a field goal missed by JMU. So no harm, no foul after the turnover. Look at Eagles fan just rifling one in there to Adam Caston. That one goes for a first down. And then Eagles fan short of the end zone, but look at the work by tight end Tepa Hill, who gets into the end zone, and Eagles fan Jr. able to lead his Notre Dame Fighting Irish to a 13-7 victory with the best watch performance we're going to see from him. 171 yards, a touchdown, and 101 on the ground. Love to see that. He did a great job. Rob Lawrence ended with 2 sacks in this one from the left end spot as we take a look at Camping World Stadium and the Cheez-It Bowl between Oklahoma State and Clemson. Unfortunately for Oklahoma State, their highly touted corner Josh Ivey will not play in this one as he had a season-ending injury a little bit ago, but that's not going to stop Oklahoma State's offense from going 39 yards to Garrett Minshew II, and that would lead to this first and goal. Well, look at this. Skipping over a player is Tristan Robinson for a 1-yard touchdown run. He's really relishing in the opportunity to be featured, and he gets a nice touchdown run. Nick Perkins picking up a big catch, which would lead to a field goal attempt up and good for Clemson. This is a ranked 10 team in the country, so there's big expectations that they win this bowl game. Nick Perkins just continuing to make lovely catches throughout this ball game. Here is a nice run up the middle for Chason Clark, 25-yard touchdown run. This is an offense that features the country's Heisman Trophy winner in Art Henry, so we'll have to keep an eye on Clemson during this one. Here is Tristan Robinson, and it seems like he should be down. He tries to stay up. He loses the football. It is picked up and taken across the first down marker. Unbelievable play for Oklahoma State. And that keeps their drive alive, but Tristan Robinson sacked for a loss of 11 by Mike Mackey, who's a highly touted edge rusher as well. And here Art Henry throwing, and a little bit like against his body, running left, throwing right, like running left, throwing with his right hand. It doesn't really work out that well. It is intercepted. And in a tie ball game with 2 seconds left, big heave downfield. It is incomplete. Priest Pringle able to knock that thing away. And so we go to overtime where Tristan Robinson throws and strikes to the end zone. That's a fullback. Cash Tally with the catch. And that would lead to Clemson getting a shot here, but Art Henry, the Heisman Trophy winner, is intercepted. And Oklahoma State, you don't even need to run that, Bubba. Just knee it down. You've won the ball game. Tristan Robinson, player of the game, with a passing and rushing touchdown in this one, and Art Henry with 2 interceptions for the Heisman Trophy winner. That's going to beg the question of where in the draft might he go. That is going to be up to the coaches of the league as we go to the Alamo Dome for the Alamo Bowl. Number 14 USC is going to play host here to Iowa State, and right away Josh M. Reynolds with a lovely catch from Shelton Morris, who then goes and gets one to Deontay Solomon for a huge gain. And then Brian Martin just going to finish it off with a 3-yard touchdown run. So at 10-0 later on, second quarter, it is Hendren. This is his last chance to improve his draft stock. We know there was a lot of talk about him earlier in the season, but that talk has fizzled, and he doesn't have a kicker on his team either to help him put points up on the board. It is all him, and Hendren going down. Big sack by Austin Mornhinweg, who I am told is not going to enter the FGFL draft. Another field goal missed by Iowa State. This could be such a closer game. big throw to Deontay Solomon. Seems like that is not the only big catch Deontay Solomon is making, as he continues making them all the way down the field. Solomon just having a really nice game on a team that features a lot of good receivers, and Brian Martin finishing off a lot of these touchdown drives. He does it there with a 2-yard touchdown run. USC kicking a lot of ass in this game, but Diamante Rainey with a nice catch would lead to some points for Iowa State as they lose 17-3. Martin gets player of the game with his play. Shelton Morris only missed 2 passes all day. Mornhinweg had a couple of sacks. Chad Lee did nice in the run stuffing. Jack Hendren really didn't play all that bad, but it just wasn't enough to get the job done. As we'll move to our next one at the Sun Bowl, the Tony the Tiger Bowl. Virginia Tech taking on a 19th ranked Oregon State team, and they'll do so without Jared McBride, who broke a vertebrae and is out for the rest of the season. And of course, that season is only one more game when you're talking about Virginia Tech. But look at this. It doesn't matter. They don't need him. 3rd and 11. Big pickup for Mitchell Ferguson for a first down. And here is the man taking the place of Jared McBride in this game, and he's doing really well. Desmond Lucien with a nice play. That will get them an opening field goal. And then the player everybody really is concerned about in this one, there's J.G. Wentworth with a 9-yard catch. And then a drop here on 3rd and 16. Oruwariye actually playing quite well at QB in this one. But unfortunately, the drop leads to a field goal attempt, which is no good. So not good early for the Beavers. Here's a big throw coming to Mitchell Ferguson. That leads to another field goal leading into the half. 6-0 Virginia Tech. We go into the second half, where the nice throw to a wide open receiver, Terrence Conway, goes for 17 yards. That would lead to another Virginia Tech field goal. They led 9-0 at this point when Marcus Killian ran for 16 yards, and then Oruwariye pulls, keeps it himself, and he's going to take it all the way across the 25-yard line. That led to a field goal attempt for Oregon State up and through. 9-3, late third quarter. Here's Chance Lambert, and he's intercepted by the Beavers. This one going to be taken back all the way near the 30-yard line by Antonio Nunn-Liddell. And Nunn-Liddell has given his offense a chance here to maybe take a lead. Oruwariye finds his receiver, Sean Walker, for 36 yards and a touchdown. And Oruwariye, as I said, playing a lot better than we're used to seeing him playing in this bowl game. So maybe a little clutch factor for him. There's a big throw and a big catch and a big broken tackle, taking it to the hizzy for Joe Watson, who I am told the junior receiver Joe Watson planning on declaring for the FGFL draft. So look out for that. Here's a throw. That one is complete to Salona Alo Hall. I don't know what to tell you. That's the best I got. Here's a throw, and that one is complete on a 2nd and 2 to Marcus Killian. Killian getting the job done, getting them near the red zone, and on 1st and 10, a beautiful broken tackle by James Foster for a gain of 12 yards. 4th and goal, however, trying to get to the end zone. It's a low haul, and it is a turnover on downs instead, as Oregon State was trying to tie this ball game. Lambert sacked, and that gets Oregon State another chance with 1:39 to go. The throw up the middle to Salanoa Alo Hall works out for a first down, and then on a 3rd and 2 stuffed, beautiful tackle in the open field on Marcus Killian. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches, and setting up a screen that just does not work, right? Anthony Richards, 6 tackles, 2 TFLs, and 2 sacks as he's player of the game in this 17-10 Virginia Tech win. Chance Lambert, a touchdown and an interception. Lucien with 89 yards in McBride's stead. And Joe Watson with 3 catches, 74 yards, and a touchdown. He's headed to the draft. J.G. Wentworth, 2 catches, 21 yards. We'll go to Nissan Stadium for the Music City Bowl, where Texas A&M will take on Michigan. And our last chance to take a look at St. Patrick and Artie Hicks. Here's Artie Hicks with a big throw to Courtney Carson for 17 yards. 2nd and 8 later on in the drive. Hicks finding his man, and look at this. The speed to break away by Cody Burcham. 45-yard touchdown for him. Artie Hicks starts the day 3 of 3. We go to the Texas A&M side, and unfortunately, Mark Hansen just brought down by the defensive line. Cole Ruzga able to bring him down. Here's a run, and there's a fumble. This one going the other way. Not good for St. Patrick as he fumbles the football, and then Texas A&M. There's Hansen getting the throw inside the 25-yard line to Jordan Nimmo Jr. That would lead to this play right here on 2nd and goal. It's Mark Hansen taking it himself for a 2-yard touchdown run. And the Aggies tie it up at 7. We go to the second quarter. Big throw for Hansen to Masai Dickerson for 17 yards. Now Hansen with a man in motion, 2 guys in the backfield. He's going to take it. He's going to flip it. And that is a beautiful flip up the right side to Jordan Nimmo Jr., the receiver. Big first down. Led to a field goal for Texas A&M. Here's Artie Hicks, and he throws some picks. I mean, it does happen from time to time. That one is going to go to Nichols, or Eccles, I think his name is actually. And there you go. Big throw from Hansen to Jonathan Williams, a 5-yard touchdown. He had 69 nice yards to that point. Michigan, though, driving as the half is coming to a close. Cody Burcham, 11-yard catch on that one. Artie Hicks really only missed 2 passes. One of them was that pick. Here, Michigan looking to attempt a short field goal, which is up and good to make it 17-10. Texas A&M trying to get more before halftime. A big throw right side to Masai Dickerson makes it so that they have a chance. And then Hansen stepping up and throwing right over the heads of the defender. Beautiful job to get 24. And then the kick up and good. So they go into the half with a 20-10 lead. Now Michigan has to come out firing in the second half. Jeremy McIntyre is ready to go. And then the run for Richard Madden just goes absolutely nowhere. Stopped by Blake. They're going to try a field goal kick. No good. We go to the fourth quarter. Same score. Artie Hicks downfield finds his man. Look at this. Busting a tackler is Cody Burcham. He had a really nice game. A couple of really nice catches in this one. 3rd and 8, it's Artie Hicks up the middle. Big completion to Courtney Carson, who caught the game's first pass, but left a 4th and 1. They're going to go for it, and St. Patrick able to pick it up with a couple of yards on that one. 3rd and 5, St. Patrick coming out of the backfield, making a catch. He could not get the first down, however. So 4th and 1, Michigan got to go for it here. Big throw to the end zone to Jeremy McIntyre for an 8-yard touchdown. And Artie Hicks out there slinging it in the Music City Bowl. Texas A&M, though, just got to play a little bit of keep away. Jason Jackson with a 10-yard run. And then as the clock goes tick, 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 it is Mark Hansen for 12. All the way down inside the 10 where Hansen just lets it go. A little bit of sportsmanship from him. 2 total TDs, 92 rushing yards, 151 passing yards for the true sophomore. Artie Hicks, 239 yards, 2 touchdowns, a pick, and 49 yards on the ground. St. Patrick, the junior, will be entering the FGFL draft. Cody Burcham, the junior redshirt, he will not. Alabama against Houston at NRG Stadium at the Texas Bowl. This one should be good, but Alabama's been missing their big tight end, Brett Palmer, who has broken records at the school. They are missing him. And they have been missing him all year. So they're going heavy rush. 24 rushing yards there for Hunter Randall, trying to set their team up. But a big sack of James Gerke. And that one's Kadofi Rowland with the big sack. So no points coming there for Alabama, but a big run up the left sideline all the way inside the 20-yard line, inside the 15 by Justin DiNucci. He will be a highly touted running back next season. There's James Gerke going down again. It seems like every really nice Alabama play, the next play is a sack. So they'll have to settle for 3 there. as Alabama, a little bit sad. They could have had more points. Now, somebody everybody wants to see is Jordan Vaughn, quarterback for Houston. There's a bunch of people interested in this man, and look at this throw. Bang! Right to the end zone, 34-yard strike to his main man, Michael Brown. He has 106 yards earlier in this game. 7-3, Alabama trying to come back into this thing. Chris Fox with a 24-yard reception, trying to answer that Houston touchdown. Here's a little play fake. James Gerke up the middle. It is knocked away. Montrell Francis, the middle linebacker, able to knock it down. Here's a big throw. Jordan Vaughn over the top. He is taking the top off of this Alabama defense. Huge play. And then Vaughn with a little poise in the pocket hits his man, Nico French, with 2 Fs, interestingly enough. That would lead to a Houston field goal. No punching it into the end zone for them. Gerke with a big throw to Bradley Elliott, the whitest name ever. And then the throw to the end zone, David Corsaro for a 3-yard touchdown. Gerke having a good game, 13 out of 16. He could be highly touted very, very soon. There's a throw, and Zach Bruffy for 32 yards from Jordan Vaughn, trying to set up that field goal before half. Only 15 seconds, but Vaughn is intercepted, throwing into double coverage, taking chances. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. We go to the second half, and look at Alabama getting the run game going with Hunter Randall down low. They would get a leading field goal on that drive. Vaughn with a big throw to Michael Brown, though, in answer. And that 29-yarder set them up for this screen, which Drew Smith would take down inside the 10. So, third quarter, 1:20 to go. Vaughn tough in the pocket. Beautiful throw to Tyrell Winters, left side of the end zone. And that gets Houston a lead once again. They're up 4. 38 seconds to go in the third. A big throw to Devin Cole from James Gerke. Gerke needs to find some more guys open, but he can't on this one, and he's sacked by Quentin Bauer. So on a 3rd and 14, we take a look at Gerke, and the pressure is coming, and he just doesn't get rid of the football. That's something he might have to learn in the future, as Mike Rivero able to bear down on him, get the football back for his Houston Cougars, and a big throw to Zach Bruffy. Houston trying to get some more points on the board and clinch this Texas Bowl. It's a big throw to Michael Brown, 16 yards, right on the sideline, and then they're going to go with a run play here. Battered and bruised and fumbling the football. Picked up by Alabama. Houston turning the ball over twice to Alabama. Usually you don't beat Bama that way, but they're able to get the football back on a 3-and-out, and after a decent return, it is Drew Smith for a 29-yard touchdown run to clinch the Texas Bowl, as Jordan Vaughn's your player of the game, 32 of 39 for 356 and 2 touchdowns against this Alabama defense. Justin DiNucci, like I said, 99 yards rushing, 26 through the air. I think he'll be highly touted maybe next year when he returns as a senior.